Hey, what's up guys, I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you how to build a nice simple starter base for your survival world or SMP or even Skyblock world if you want. So this house is very easy to make and it's easy on resources, so if you're starting out, everything isn't too hard to get. So yeah, already you can see that it's basic materials like cobble, gravel. You can get gravel from the mountains, cobble from anywhere. And then inside, just basic wood, spruce stairs, spruce fences, and then chest. And then the only thing that's hard to get is probably this iron bar if you're just starting out. But it's only 6 iron and you get like 16 from it, so it's not too expensive. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into the tutorial. Now what you're going to need to build this house is you're going to need to find a flat surface tucked into a mountain or something, or a hill, and we're just going to start here. So anyways, what we're going to do is figure out some blocks that are at the bottom of this so you have some building space. So let's say the middle is right here. We're gonna build up right here by 3, and then we're gonna need some oak slabs, dark oak slabs. So after you get your 3 logs here, you're gonna wanna start placing your roof. So I'm gonna start from the top, which is 1 block above the 3 high wood. Go like this. So it sticks out by 1, so you have that extra depth. And then you're just gonna wanna go down with slabs, full block and slab. And then to smooth it out, just put some slabs right there. And then the same on the other side. So there you go, there's our basic A-frame roof. So now what you want to do is finish off the frame. So these 2 blocks right here, they're not exposed at the top, so you can go ahead and put some logs there. And then now for the inside. So when you're going to be building inside, make sure you go 1 by 2 and clear out a 5 by 5 area. So I dug out the 5 by 5 area and I dug 4 high. Now if you're running to the outside of the mountain, so let's say this block is broken like that, you can always just patch it up with some grass from the outside, kind of smooth things out, like so. Do some work like that. Now inside, what you're gonna want to do is do your frame again. So get some logs, put them in the corners like so. Now if we're playing in 1.13, you can use the 6-sided oak logs, which are like this. And sorry, the textures are mixed up. This is just because of Optifine. But if we're not playing in 1.13, you can just do a normal oak log like this, which would have the top texture like here. So you're going to want to do that on all sides, and once you get that done, get some spruce slabs and put them in between the logs. And now from here, you're going to want to do the ceiling, so dig out right here, 3 by 3 area, and get rid of some gravel if that falls. So for the corners, I'm going to put some spruce planks, and then in the middle, we're going to have some slabs, and what we're going to want to do is just put some spruce planks right there in between them, so then you don't have dirt or anything sticking out. And then once you get this done, you're going to want to dig up like that. Get yourself a torch or any light source block that you have on you, and then once you place that up there, you can place a spruce trapdoor or any trapdoor. So if you're not in 1.13, you can do something like that, but just be sure to dress up the top. So like put some spruce planks around here so it doesn't look ugly. But if you're on 1.13, you can just put a spruce slab or put a spruce trapdoor right there. And for the walls of this place, it's pretty simple. You only need to get some cobblestone and a little bit of stone so you can fill in some andesite or anything like that here. And you're going to want to put some stone on the outside of your base. Or if you're already dug into a stone mountain, you don't have to put any. And you just have to dress it up with some cobblestone. Just kind of randomize it. Don't put too many big chunks of it, so I like to do like 2 and then put 1 diagonally from it, put 1 in the corner like so, and then usually here I just do something like that. And oop, I missed a block. See, I don't go too overboard with the cobblestone, try to keep it where there's a little bit of both on 1 wall. And then for the door, make sure it has some grass right there, and get any type of door you want. Spruce door is fine, that's what I like to use. And put yourself a stair up there, and then a door right here. And then this makes it so there's some extra depth to the outside of the base. Now after you get this done, you may kind of step back a little and show some of your work that you've done. But we're going to start working on the chest in the base. So on this wall and this wall, there's gonna be 3 chests each. 3 on this side, 3 on this side. And what you're gonna want to do is put a stair right here and right there. So then there's a little bit of detail on the side of the wall, and dig out into the wall like this. Now so you can access these chests and open them, you're gonna want to put cobblestone slabs right there. So then it kind of blends it with the wall, and you can open your chest perfectly fine. Now 1.13 is gonna be hard to place these chests down, but just make sure you look at the block and stand to the side and get it just right. Yeah, there we go. And then to place the bottom ones, you're gonna have to kind of dig a little and do that. And then replace your blocks, your floor, and then do the same thing on the other side. And once you have your chest in, you're gonna want to detail it up a little bit. So we can put some cobblestone fences on the bottom, and then put some spruce fences on top. Now do this all the way around here, and if you want, you can add some spruce fences up here for some extra detail. And now for the back wall, this is going to be your furnace wall. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a stair right here, and then back here, we're going to get a torch, spruce trap door, and an iron fence, iron bars. So we're going to place a torch back here, and then we're going to have to get into the wall again, so we can place our spruce trap door, and then the iron bars in the middle. And this just acts as like your little furnace area for your blacksmith area, and it just adds a little bit of detail. Now around it, you can just add furnaces. If you want, you can add one at the very top. And now the final touch to your home is a bed, of course. So you can sleep up tonight, set your spawn, and do whatever you want to in your bed. Now on the floor, if you want to add some extra detail, you can put some stairs in the floor. Kind of make it look like it's chipping away, run down, ruined if you want. And it just adds a little bit of extra detail to your base. Now that's about it for the inside of your base, and now for the outside, if you want to do that part, I'll show you guys how to decorate it a little bit. Now for the outside, to round off the frame, you're going to want to put some spruce stairs in the corners like that. And then just like the inside, you can put some cobble fences and then spruce fences there. Same thing here. And on the side, if you want, you can, but you don't have to. Now if you want to have a little pathway coming out from your house, you can use the new path blocks, or not new, but the old path blocks from 1.9 and up. Or if you're playing in 1.8 or below, I'll show you how to make a nice path without the path blocks. So with the paths, you're going to want to kind of randomize it a little bit. Give it a curve if you wanted to. Go a certain direction, like so. And just kind of make it look messy. And if you have some horse dirt, you can add that into the mix. Now if you play arcading, you've probably seen this in the spawn area. Or if not, this is something new you can use in your builds. So I'm gonna add some little rocks, some little boulders outside the house, just as extra decoration, to add some more detail to the environment. So I'm gonna have a little one like so. Put this out a little bit so you have more space to work with. We have a little one right here, and these aren't really expensive to make either. You just need cobblestone, and that's all. And maybe one right here. And then for on top of your house, if you want to add some extra detail there, you can add some little vines coming off it. So maybe something like this. Have one hanging down from here. Now if you want, you can add some trees to the outside of your house so you can make it feel a bit more homey. Those bone mills, some basic ones, and then your house will fit right in. And for those of you who are playing on 1.8 or below, or don't want to use path blocks in your house, you can use gravel instead. So for the gravel, I'm just gonna make a kind of curving direction just like the other path. So it curves off this way, and then I'm gonna randomize it. And then to match the gravel, I'm gonna add some cobble in the mix, a little bit like this. And if you want to, you can add some little stairs in the middle of it to add that extra detail to your pathway. So yeah, that's how you can make a basic starter house for your survival world or SMP or anything that that your heart desires. Now in the future, if you want to know how to make a more expansive version of this base, so you can have your area for enchanting, for your ender chest or whatnot, let me know in the comments and I'll make a tutorial for that. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you want to see more tutorials in the future, be sure to comment below. And if you have anything in mind that you want me to make, I'll be sure to make that in the future as well.